Punk's got a high-risk intention in mind, headed to that top rope. We've seen so
Hey, what's going on here?
What the heck?
Kassius Ohno, what the hell is that about?
What is Kassius Ohno doing in this matchup? It's supposed to be a one-on-one competition.
Ohno trying to make an impact on the WWE champion, just cost Antonio Cesaro this match, but neither care. It's a two-man mugging on CM Punk.
Is this how Kassius Ohno and Antonio Cesaro are trying to make names for themselves by attacking the Jello?
Seth Rollins, the NXT champion, coming to the aid of CM Punk. And Rollins evening the odds here. At least it's a fair fight.
He's getting out of hand here, all four superstars. Here goes Kassius. And how about that scene? The NXT champion standing side by side with WWE champion.
There's a great honor between these two. You can see the feeling that they obviously haven't attacked each other, so they have great mutual respect.
Well, Raw General Manager AJ's not here, and she doesn't run the show anyway. I'm sure Hall of Famer Dusty Rhodes would agree with myself when I say, Cesaro, I think we're gonna have ourselves a tag match. The decision of which woman you're gonna pick is up to you.
Wow.
Ooh. That's a little jab, huh?
Ooh.
As Gordon Sutter would say,
That's fighting talk where I come from. It's a good job I've moved, isn't it?
It sure is.
Well, the challenge has been laid down. Let's see if these two.
Yeah, I don't think Antonio and Kassius want any part of this.
Well, they're leaving arm in arm.
Oh.
Ohno and Cesaro being retrieved.
And we got a brawl throughout the NXT arena.
I think Dusty Rhodes should come out here and make this official. We're having an official tag match.
Oh, we just heard the bell.
Okay, there we go.
All four men in the ring at the same time. NXT champion Seth Rollins going at it with Kassius Ohno. And you got the WWE champion CM Punk going after his original opponent, Antonio Cesaro.
This is a first, ladies and gentlemen. The WWE champion, the NXT champion, teaming against the United States champion, Antonio Cesaro, and Kassius Ohno. Impromptu, but what a match.
Impromptu, but an absolute gift to everybody here. This is what a wonderful night for us to see this.
You never know what you're going to see at the NXT arena.
I know what Kassius Ohno's going to see, and that's Seth Rollins coming up the top.
Nice teamwork, Rollins and Punk, the cover. Ohno showing his toughness. May not know where he is, but he knew he needed to get off his back.
Ohno's a La La Land.
Ohno not quite as brave as he was when he interfered in the original matchup between CM Punk and Antonio Cesaro.
Ohno has been a little bit out of control lately, but Seth Rollins quickly looking to put an end to that.
Ohno doesn't want Rollins to make a tag, but that's to no avail.
Ooh. Oh.
Well, those feet are dangerous.
Kicks aplenty. A
lot of hair there for CM Punk to use. utilize, I should say.
Ohno desperate to make the tag to
Hard
Antonio
chops.
Cesaro, and it looks like there he is. Ooh.
Very nice drop toe hold. Punk using Cesaro's momentum against the United States champion.
Oh.
I like it. I don't think Cesaro likes it at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that hurts.
I would suggest that once Cesaro gets home, that Oksana will have to break out the salve.
Yes. Get out the fiery jack. And is that the same kind of thing?
Analgesic.
Yes, muscle rub.
I have no idea what's just been said.
That's not unusual for you, is it? Really?
It's teamwork.
Ooh.
This is going to be one of the great moments for Seth Rollins' impromptu tag team match with CM Punk. But I just don't feel comfortable counting out Ohno or Cesaro just yet.
Well, there is a reason why Cesaro is the reigning United States champion. And there is a reason why Kassius Ohno
Nice.
is one of the most dangerous men on NXT, as Seth Rollins goes for the cover.
Very well said there, Byron. Yes. But do you know what's fascinating me? It looks like Kassius Ohno and Antonio Cesaro are very comfortable teaming together.
That natural chemistry.
Natural chemistry. That's a good thing.
They do seem seamless. And,
Oh, dear me.
well, not only did Rollins land on his feet, but then he executed quickly.
Look at Oksana!
Oksana's a little Jezebel-like tonight.
Oksana held the foot of Seth Rollins, creating the opening for Antonio Cesaro.
Referee's doing his job. He hasn't seen anything wrong. The great strategy here.
You can't call what you don't see.
No, I'm loving this. It's wonderful.
See what you call what you see is the way I always thought. Cover, hook of the leg.
You see what you see, say it. Basically, is what you're saying.
Correct. No tag made, exchange. We're looking for one fall or one submission to see who gets to the proverbial pay window.
Do you know what Antonio says? Oh, it reminds me of a tiger.
Tag.
Just
cover.
Just the way his agility and his muscle structure and everything, the way he moves is so fluidly. Just like when you see a tiger stretching and then sprinting and attacking a gazelle.
Well, this is a very dangerous predicament for the NXT champion. You notice how Cesaro and Ohno have done a tremendous job of cutting off the ring.
Another quick tag, nice tag. Very timely, very quick, very strategic. Are Cesaro and Ohno.
Causes a lot of strain to the abductor muscles there, and you can make anything that you do very hard to do because you have your legs go from under you. When your legs have gone, it's hard to move around by just using your arm power.
Cover. Near fall again, and Rollins being challenged physically and mentally by this impromptu team of the United States champion. There you see him, Antonio Cesaro. There's the WWE champion, CM Punk.
And you see Cesaro staring down CM Punk as he applies that hold to Seth Rollins, just for some added mental insult.
Well, you know, someday, somewhere, it's inevitable. CM Punk and Antonio Cesaro will step back in the ring in a one-on-one environment.
And I look forward to that day.
It's got to happen.
It's got to happen. I truly look forward to it. What a wonderful moment that will be for everybody.
Here's the tag. Ohno bringing himself in the ring, tagging himself in.
Master of the lethal strike is Kassius Ohno.
Ohno's got radar, man, in his feet and his hands. He rarely misses.
Don't you know, we're looking at a group of young men here that have got incredible amounts of an incredible amount of experience. They've all traveled the world, they've all competed in different styles, in different companies. They all know the ins and outs of this industry, and they all are real students. They pick the brains of all the older professionals and find out what they need to do right and what they don't do
Punk
right.
holding on to the tag rope there, William. You notice that?
Yes.
Tags aren't legal unless you're holding on to the tag rope.
Oh, should they be?
My
Look at the
God,
kick.
that's it. That's it.
Gotta be. Oh, no, it's not. Well, Ohno a little frustrated, and rightfully so. I thought that was it.
So much resilience, so much perseverance in the NXT champion, despite all the punishment that Seth Rollins. Look at this. Non-stop, unrelenting is Antonio Cesaro.
We're talking about tag team strategy, and look where Rollins is located.
I hope some of the younger superstars in NXT realize that they're watching the future here. The true future. All young men that are well skilled in many different styles, not just one, and they know their way around the ring. If I was young watching this is what I would be aspiring to be, because these are the future of the WWE, these young men.
Rollins comes out the backside, tries to make a tag because Rollins knows that his time is almost up. His expiration date is getting closer with the pounding that he's taking. And look at the cheap shot by Ohno to make sure that there's no one there for Rollins to tag.
A cheap shot with very dear consequences.
Ohno going for the cover, and Punk retaliates to Ohno and breaks up the pinning combination. Punk having to be restrained.
Emotions running high for the WWE champion, and behind the referee's back, once again, Antonio Cesaro on the attack.
Well, shame on me, but I happen not to see the tag made.
There'll be a time in the history when people will look back on this night and these four young men in this ring now as a change in this industry. I'm making that statement right now. It was the same time in 1978 when the first time Marty Jones got in the ring with Rollerball Mark Rocco. It changed an entire industry.
Seth Rollins desperately trying to change the pace of this matchup. Almost landed on his feet, maybe enough to make the tag.
You heard the impact. And the tag finally made. The WWE champion, CM Punk. Bringing it all, bringing the A-game as he always does. And what a swinging neck breaker.
Watch out, here we go!
You feel the change in the momentum, the running knee. Bulldog headlock as Punk drives Ohno's face into the canvas.
And I believe it's time to go to sleep.
It may be nap time for Kassius. Ohno trying to go for the knockout. Punk counters. Scoop slam by CM Punk.
High risk. Here comes Punk. Cover. Hook of the leg. Oh.
Punk with that savage elbow off the top. Looked like he had the 3 count, but it was Antonio Cesaro who breaks it up. The wherewithal of the U.S. champion.
What a gentleman Antonio Cesaro is, waking up his opponent, bringing him, slapping him back to life again. What a true gent.
Roggy Kassius Ohno and Antonio Cesaro trying to double team. Here comes Seth. Here comes Punk.
Little teamwork. We got steering